I'm now going to show you how you make a custom list. Well, let's call it a watch list. Okay, so you have your master list, which is showing here, which is about 2,000 stocks, unfiltered. And suppose you want to make a watch list of, of your favorite stocks in one separate list. To make a new list, you go up here to the List pop-up menu and you select List Wizard. You get a screen that looks like this. Now, if you want to start a new list, you click New List, give it a name. Let's call it My Watchers. Okay, now you want to add stocks to that list. You don't have to add. You can add later, but let's add some right now. There's various ways to do that. I can add an individual symbol. For example, I can type in AAPO and add that. If you know all your symbols, you can just do one at a time if you want. Or you can click this Choose Stocks. It comes up with all the stocks in our database, and you can add whatever one you want. You see that? You can also go Shift click, okay, to select multiple stocks. You add all of those at once. If you made a mistake, you just remove it. It's all pretty self-explanatory. You can also screen the list of stocks with these criteria up here, like price and volume. You can also show only ETFs, etc. So I'm done. Now I've got all those stocks that you see here that are going to be in the list. I can also import a stock list from a text file. If I go there, all I got to do is select a text file. Now, how is that formatted? It's simple. The symbols need to be on the left side of your list, set with either a tab or a return character at the end. The simplest way is a return character in. So in other words, you have a list of stock symbols separated by return characters, and that'll be good enough for the import. Now, will only add stocks that are in our database. It won't magically add a stock that isn't there, so don't forget that. Anyway, I'm done with this. Actually, I should show you one more feature. If you select Open in New Window, which I'm going to select, that means that when you select this list, it opens up into a separate window. If you don't have that turned on, it just changes the current window. So I'm going to do that, Open in Separate Window, and I'm done. Now you'll notice that that new list is now on your list pop-up menu, My Watchers. So if I open up My Watchers, notice it opens up into a new window with the stocks that we added. Okay? Now suppose you want to then add something to this later. You can either open it again and edit it, or you can do this. Here's our master list, okay? Let's say we go, oh man, I want to add these two stocks. So I go Shift click. There's a button up here, Add to List. I select that. It's asking us, okay, what list do you want to add it to? I want to add it to My Watchers, and I go Add. Those two are now in your My Watchers list. Did they get added? They sure did. There they are, right there. Okay. Now, as in any window, you can sort by the columns, and remember, you can also invoke Column Wizard to change the columns. If you change the columns, only this window will change columns. So you can not only have customized lists, you could have different columns for each list. It's pretty good stuff.